And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away. Here it comes. Ripped toward the gap in right. No one's going to get to this one, and it should be good for extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And it's a pick-me-up off the bench. He's in there with a 2-out double.
Boy, when you hit a ball into the gap like that, I don't care who the outfielders are, you have no chance of chasing that thing down. Splits the outfielders perfectly, in for an easy double. Boy, you got some things going now.
Show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Salt Lake Bees and the Sacramento River Cats. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Willie Mays will try it again. A ball hit hard to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter,
Willie Mays will step in. A base hit in it. Now here's the first pitch. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. And he will scramble back to third, but get there safely.
I think the phrase here is, when you're hot, you're hot. He's been on fire the last week or so, and he's going to continue here as he drives this all the way out to the wall. It'll wind up an RBI triple.
Matt Vasgersian back on the minor league pregame show as we move closer to first pitch tonight in the Pacific Coast League with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Willie Mays will be our subject, and for good reason. He's coming into this month on an incredible hot streak. As you can see his numbers over the last 30 days there on your screen.
Yeah, those numbers are impressive. This guy has without a doubt been one of the most impressive players in the minor leagues lately. And he's been a little bit under the radar in terms of his status as a prospect. But I'll tell you right now, if he keeps playing the way he's been playing, he's going to go from a suspect to a prospect in a heartbeat. And for me, it's always fun to watch a player who's not a top prospect sort of emerge into the spotlight. So hopefully, he'll keep this up and do exactly that. And after the month that he just had, I'm sure many people, including the brass of this organization, will be keeping a lot closer eye on him, that's for sure.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Salt Lake Bees and the Sacramento River Cats. Willie Mays will get his first cuts now. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Wow. Watch the reaction here in slow motion after this ball's hit. Pitchers have nightmares about balls coming back like this, and this one nearly undressed him as it rocketed into center field. That could have really been trouble.
Willie Mays will dig in.
Come on, guys.
Now here's the first pitch. Line hard into left. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And the runner is in from second.
Stand up.
And he'll make it as well. And they will hit the board first here. It's now 2-0.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a 2-run triple.
Willie Mays will dig in. He had the first offering.
Get your pitch.
Oh, and he sat on the curveball there, and he yanks this one out to left. This ball has plenty of carry to it, and it's going to clear the wall by plenty. A home run. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Oh, and well, you can probably follow the thinking on the mound right there. He's got the bases loaded now. He doesn't want to fall behind, so he's just going to try to get that.
Willie Mays will dig in. He's coming. Now a bullet back up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your...
Time to hand out Topps Player of the Game honors for this one, and guys, I think we can all agree that this fellow right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
Matt Vasgersian back on the minor league pregame show as we move closer to first pitch tonight in the Pacific Coast League with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Willie Mays will be our focus, coming off a last game in which he was really outstanding in the clutch moments, collecting a whole bucket full of RBI, so he'll be looking to emulate that type of performance here again in this one.
Yeah, and you said it, Matt. He was clutch. And you know, some guys just have that uncanny ability to come through when it really matters. In baseball, it's usually when there are runners in scoring position, and he found himself up in that situation a number of times. It was pretty special to watch him out there, so I'm excited to see what he does to back it up.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Salt Lake Bees and the Sacramento River Cats. Willie Mays will stand in now, and he's been kept. Now the pitch.
Here we go now, let's go.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Out of here. So they narrow the gap, and hey, don't count these guys out just yet. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
You just can't throw that pitch right. That swing tells the story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game.
Hitter here tonight. Willie Mays will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th. The solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. And he's going to make it to third safely, and there's your tying run at third now with 2 away.
Well, it's not a game-tying home run, but it's the next best thing. As down by 1, he makes it all the way to third here with a triple.
Willie Mays will dig in now. He homered back in the 8th. Swing and a line drive to center field. And that is going to be a base hit.
There you go. Now that potential winning run is on at first base. I don't think they'll try to bunt him over here either. Not with...
Willie Mays will step in now, and if he can... Now a ball hit hard towards center.
All right, make a turn.
And
Find
he'll
it,
have
find
himself a base hit.
Yep, there's your potential winning run on first base. 2 outs. Now at least you've given yourself a chance. Ball in the gap here has the potential to be a game winner, so you might see.
So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it's just a great all-around day for him here. You'll see on the line for 4 hits, including that big home run. But you'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys to victory.
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Sacramento River Cats and the Reno Aces. Willie Mays will come forward now, back in the lineup after. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him. So he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Here, that really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up getting just 1 on that play. Excellent aggressive base
Offering. Line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The relay. Throw won't get him. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Sacramento River Cats and the Reno Aces. Willie Mays will stand in, and now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and he'll have himself a base hit.
And they finally break through for hit number 3 of this ball game, though it took them 7 innings to do it. That is not the kind of offensive performance that's going to win you too many ball games.
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Ought to be a good one here between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Sacramento. Willie Mays will stand in, getting the on a big swing there, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Sacramento. Willie Mays. That's it sharply toward the hole. The shot for VR. No, it's through into left, a base hit. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Sacramento River Cats.
but they'll settle for getting that lead runner at second.
Leading off.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants his in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way. And It winds up costing him.
Willie Mays will stride in. He's swaying. And he lets him off the hook on 0-2 as this is lined into left field for a base hit.
And they're able to...
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Sacramento River Cats. Willie Mays will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just one run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up, that you're going to fight them until the last out.
He'll get it into second. So some real problems out there at that time as it'll wind up in E7. Willie Mays will stand in to start things off as this time.
The table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Yeah, not a lot of offense to go around for these guys so far. Just their 3rd hit of the ball game, but at least this one's an extra base hit. Goes for a double.
Who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any